keep it steady.
That doesn't fit there. Come on.
Still there. Clear right. Clear right. Left side.
Yeah, this was not what I was expecting. My first week back in iRacing was a reasonable success. I finished P2 once and the pace was generally pretty okay, was decent. So coming into Monza, I was expecting to be a little bit higher up in the order. I've done a lot of races on Monza, I know the track really well, but then this just all happened. I crashed out of every sprint race I did, and the qualifying performance wasn't there. It was just not what I was expecting. So I had to bounce back. And luckily for me, there's also a 3-hour-long variant of this race. For 3 hours. It's going to be a hot one. It's currently 11:12 here, or 13 on this one. And it's already, as you can see, 25 degrees Celsius here. So expect me to sweat a lot. Okay, so the game plan is going to be don't do anything stupid, obviously, but it's really going to be about ease into the race. I'm not going to set a qualifying lap time. I just want to start from the pit lane maybe. I think that's what I'm going to do. And then we just ease into the race. We focus on getting minimal incidents and just get into the groove, get into the rhythm, and just align words, difficult, and just try to align myself with the car, you know, try and find the groove, really. That's what I'm trying to say, but difficult words are... So, words are difficult. That's pretty much the conclusion. So, what I'm saying is, I am on full fuel right now. As you can see, I added another overlay. It's in the top right. And I also added the weather because there was a slight chance of rain, but I think that has disappeared. I'm actually a number 3 car. And this SOF is actually pretty low. Is it second split then after all? I don't know. Might be. Might be second split. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see after the race. Maybe third. Third split could be true as well. So I'm on full fuel now. I'm not gonna set a quali time. I'm just gonna get acquainted with the car and track just real quickly. And after that, it's 3 hours solo, 3 hours focus, and just 3 hours getting used to the car, hopefully gain some places, but most importantly, it's about improving with the sim, because I was struggling so bad earlier this week. I just felt slow, and I feel like I need more time. Obviously, this is a perfect pretend race driver excuse, but I do feel it's true. So that's what we're trying to get here, see time, whilst getting somewhat of a decent result. Right, we're gonna do one lap, and then we're not gonna finish it. So I just don't want to be in the chaos, and I've lost around 400 high rating already. So if I lose another 100, I don't care. I just want to get back into the sim. I want to drive properly. That's what is most important to me. We can get 32 incidents. So let's say I want to max out at half of that. So if I go over 15, that means I've driven too wild, if that's a thing. All right, so we're purposely gonna miss the gridding here, which is the first time I'm ever doing that, but looking at my frames per second, that might be a good idea anyway. As things stand, finishing in P48, we're gonna lose 117 high ratings, so that's the most I've ever seen. Okay, we're ready. Alright, so you can still see the field. Let's ease into this, shall we? There's a yellow flag, obviously. Just gonna take it very cautiously. Just like this chrome McLaren. Settle into this.
Don't do anything stupid, obviously.
What a great start. Really the first lap I go off track. Wow. That's just very typical, is it? Alright, this is my only off track of the stint. Just so tempting to cut that corner. It's B47. So I actually caught the field way earlier than I expected, so I'm gonna take it easy, not take any risks. So there is a good reason why I'm saying that. As you can see on the relative in the right hand corner, my safety rating is down to 1.1, and if I drop below 1, I will get relegated directly to a B license, which isn't the end of the world per se, but I'd love to do some IMSA races in the near future, and for those, you guessed it, you definitely need that A license. Another yellow. A very short yellow. Is he defending or letting me go? Always difficult. I'll take that as a letting me go. Thank you, sir. B45. Whoops. That'll probably clear by itself, but not very smart. Because I can lift and coast and then the slow down will go away. I'll just lift early. Like I said, it'll clear itself. Fighting pretty hard there. Don't really want to get involved. Oh, somebody's off. Oh. Scary stuff. Not gonna try and move into a Scary, as it cost me a race already. There's somebody in the wall there. Oh man. Alright, B40. 5 places and 1 lap. Just gonna show my nose just to get a proper view, and we brake early. Nicely calm and collected, and there's more people off. Corvette slow up there. Alright, P39. I'm not gonna get involved in this, just save some fuel. Another car jumping. It's great. Feel like the Corvette maybe has a little damage. Oh, I forgot to put on my spotter. Whoops. We'll do it in the pit stop. He's off. Not sure if the Corvette hit him, but there's definitely some smoke here. Oh boy, now we're in trouble. Whoa. This guy going for the moves. What an absolute legend. Probably some damaged cars in here. Oh my days. Alright. Are we awake? Not going to mention this 3 wide here. Alright, so I feel like half the field is in the pit, literally. We're in P32? I guess we are. Let's lift and coast. Save some fuel. An extra lap in while the field is closed like this is always nice. So I briefly mentioned a little strategy here. I calculated the fuel I needed before we started, and it quickly became clear to me that doing a 2-stop was going to be impossible. There's just so much full throttle on this track that getting to that magical hour stint was just too costly on pace. Simply needed to save too much fuel. So you could say there's no need to lift and coast since you have to make that 3rd stop anyway, but stretching the stint for 1 or 2 laps is actually quite easy, and I don't think I lose out on pace too much, if anything. Stretching the stints, however, does shorten the last pit stop by quite some time, maybe around 10 seconds, and driving like this also helps to keep my head a bit calm. It's just a very calm and relaxed way of driving. We gained 17 positions so far. Need to pass him. Alright, so it's contact. What? Alright, so the first time we have a gap to the front. It's... I can't see it because of all the cars in the pit, but it's 6.7 seconds. Let's slowly drive to him. .7 degrees at the moment. Half an hour in. See somebody spinning. Oh, that's actually more than... That was all. Alright. Now these guys are fighting, or are they? Let's just chill behind for now. .28 degrees, guys. And we're only 45 minutes in, not even. Oh man, this is going to be a hot one. So as it turned out, this would be my quickest lap of the race, and it was the 8th fastest lap time of all the teams, so needless to say, I was quite pleased with that, definitely not expecting that before going into the race. However, Monza, if you put it on a scale of difficulty, I would say it's more on the easier side of things. The chicanes aren't that difficult, but it's crucial, essential to get your braking on point. As you can tell, I was still lifting coasting to maximize the stint time, but not only to maximize the stint time, I felt that lifting off before braking made the car more neutral, and it felt a little easier for me to brake that way, a little more consistent. Other than the braking for the chicanes, it's just maximizing the cutting without getting a track limit or a slowdown. The Lesmos are quite straightforward as well, just try and carry as much speed as you can, go as early on the throttle as you can. It can be a little difficult with these cars, they are set up with minimal wing, so you might over-rotate and spin, we saw that demonstrated already. The coolest corner and also the most difficult to me is Ascari. Version Air iRacing still has these massive sausage curbs which they removed for the F1 race. You can just touch them slightly, but if you hit one and you go over it, your lap is definitely ruined, and if you're unlucky it could be even worse. It's gonna be a good lap though. 47.8. Pleased with that. Let's keep it going. And if Ferrari do another lap, we can. Definitely not taking any risks with the pit entry. Alright, what is stint? Now let's activate the spotter.
Mission failed. We'll get them next time.
I tried to activate the spotter, but I was too nervous. I'm on fuel. I think I have new tires, and it's fuel and tires at the same time, so... Alright, let's get back into it. No! Another off track. Come on. I am stupid. Alright, this is the run. Oh, there's a car on the straight? What? Oh, there's somebody in front as well. Not worth it to fight hard, so just staying back. I'll wait for a mistake. I don't need my spotter. He always tells me wait for a mistake, but I can tell it myself. I'm calm and collected today.
Thanks, mate.
But I do want to pass him in the foreseeable future because I do think I have him more pace. But I understand he wants to defend his position, so it's fine. Mistakes like this are gonna cost me time. $29 guys. 29 degrees. It's gonna be 30, I'm pretty sure, somewhere.
A few moments later.
30 degrees, we made it. It's finally 30 degrees in here.
Okay.
I think the name GeForce Racing for our sim racing team is quite funny, because you have in a sim everything but GeForce, so I think I just think that's funny. What's this guy? Almost hit this guy in the back. Rear. Alright, pit stop is set up. We are ready. You're running on fumes, mate. Alright, now we are going to activate the spotter.
Radio check. Spotter radio check.
There we go.
That was 148.38. That's your quickest lap.
That's nice.
Left side. Keep it steady. Clear left.
Did we touch? Weird. Oh, 0x. Doesn't count. I think he just wants to follow, to be honest. Probably do the same in his shoes. As you can see on the relative, we are exactly 10 seconds behind P8 at the moment, and that gap wouldn't come down as much as I would have hoped. Just a little bit over the last stint. I was struggling quite a bit on the higher fuel load. The track got a bit hotter, but I'm not sure if that was enough to make me struggle. It was probably me getting hotter and hotter and sweatier as we make our way onto the pit lane for the final stop of the race.
Pit lane speed limit is 80 kilometers per hour. Front left, 78%. There's a car approaching. Stay behind the white
As we
line.
exit the pits, you can already see the car in 9th place, Said Emir, coming on the relative. And he's actually going to pass me because there is no way I can defend with the white line over there. Definitely do not want to get a penalty. So we slot in behind. The back mark gets in the way just a little bit, but we're gonna pass that soon enough.
Clear right. You're clear.
5 minutes to go, 5 minutes left.
Next lap we're coming on to turn 1, nicely in the slipstream, getting a nice lap time in. We can just see Said getting a little too deep and sideways into the first chicane. And we are actually going to get this run. Can we get enough overlap to overtake him into the next chicane? It looks like we have a little bit more straight line speed. There we go.
Right side.
can already see him in the mirror. That was actually quite an easy overtake. But, you know, on Monza with the draft, a fight like this isn't done that easily. No, 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 no.
Far right, clear right.
You have 12 incident points.
Alright, 12 inks still good. I just don't think that contact was really necessary there, but I went a bit too deep. That's true.
Just 2 minutes left, 2 minutes to go.
Far left. Clear left.
Track limits. Please, Harry. Don't let him get away.
That was scary.
Track temps increasing. It's now 28 Celsius.
You ready to run? Yeah, good break.
Alright. Need to nail this Ascari now.
We're running on fumes, mate. The stewards warned us for cutting the track
So we gotta
between white lines.
end on the 14x.
14 incident points.
That's fine. I'm always disappointed that I didn't get the P8 in the end, but this is amazing result as well. After the
And there's the finish. Good result, mate. Well done.
just after how this week got off. After how this week just started, finishing now in P9, starting from the pit lane, not making any mistakes, staying under the incident limit I set. Not overdriving anything. Oh,